In the parched and desolate expanse under the relentless gaze of the Gilead sun, a figure emerged, a man destined for greatness, destined for the annals of history. His name echoed through the ages like a sacred hymn, Elijah the Tishbite. His saga, a tapestry woven with threads of courage, faith, and divine purpose, transcends the mundane narratives of kings and kingdoms. Elijah, a beacon of truth in a world cloaked in shadows, defied kings and stirred dormant faith in a realm teetering on the edge of despair. His very existence seemed ordained by the heavens, foretold by ancient prophecies whispered through the winds of time. The enigma of Elijah shrouded his origins in mystery, casting an aura of intrigue around his towering figure. Though the scriptures mention Gilead as his birthplace, his lineage remained veiled, fueling curiosity and reverence alike. But Elijah was more than a mere mortal. He was a vessel of divine will, a conduit through which miracles flowed like streams of living water. From the challenge laid before Ahab to the miraculous sustenance amidst the famine, Elijah's life was a testament to the boundless power of faith and obedience. Yet amidst the grandeur of his deeds, Elijah remained humble, a servant first, a prophet second. His journey, fraught with trials and tribulations, mirrored the human struggle for meaning and redemption. In the dusty streets of forgotten villages, Elijah's presence kindled hope and sparked miracles. From the healing touch extended to the lepers to the widow's last supper multiplied, his compassion knew no bounds. And on the wind-swept heights of Mount Carmel, Elijah stood as a pillar of unwavering faith, confronting the forces of darkness with a steadfast resolve. In the face of drought and despair, he stood as a beacon of hope, a reminder of God's enduring mercy and grace. Elijah's legacy endures, a flame that flickers in the hearts of the faithful, a reminder of the eternal truths that transcend the boundaries of time and space. And as the sun sets on another chapter of his tale, we are reminded that in the darkest of nights, the light of faith shines brightest. In the desolate expanse of Gilead, under the relentless blaze of the sun, a figure emerged, a man whose destiny was woven with threads of prophecy, destined to etch his name in the annals of human history. Elijah the Tishbite arose from obscurity, his fame transcending the need for written chronicles. His very existence became a testament, outshining the grandeur of kings in the ancient epochs. Elijah's essence radiated truth, a beacon amidst shadows, challenging the authority of kings and igniting flames of faith in a kingdom cloaked in darkness. His significance in the divine tapestry was irrefutable, foretold in the ancient verses of Malachi. "Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the great and dreadful day of the Lord." Mystery veiled his origins, his enigmatic presence captivating hearts and minds. Though said to hail from Gilead, his lineage remained shrouded, deepening the intrigue surrounding this divine messenger. With each step, Elijah's journey unfolded, punctuated by acts of unwavering resolve and divine intervention. From the parched brooks of Chariot to the humble abode of a widow in Zarephath, Elijah's path resonated with miracles and trials. His words kindled hope where despair reigned, his actions a testament to the might of faith. Amidst famine and desolation, Elijah stood as a beacon of resilience, a servant bound to the will of the Almighty. Yet, it was upon Mount Carmel that Elijah's faith would face its fiercest trial. Confronting the prophets of Baal, he beckoned the people to choose between allegiance to the Lord or succumbing to idolatry. With unwavering resolve, Elijah stood against the tide of disbelief, his prayer invoking divine fire to consume the sacrificial offering. In that moment, as flames licked the heavens, it wasn't merely the altar that burned, but the very hearts of the people. Elijah's victory was not just a triumph of fire, but a testament to the enduring power of faith, a flame that illuminated the darkest corners of doubt and fear. Through Elijah's journey, we glimpse the essence of human struggle and divine grace intertwined, a narrative of unwavering faith amidst the tumult of existence. In his footsteps, we find echoes of our own trials and tribulations, and in the blaze of Mount Carmel, a beacon of hope that pierces through the veil of uncertainty. In the aftermath of the divine spectacle on Mount Carmel, amidst the cries of, "The Lord, He is God," echoing through the trench, Elijah stood, a lone figure amid the awestruck multitude. With a heavy heart, he watched as the prophets of Baal met their fate at the Kishon Brook, their demise symbolizing the triumph of truth over falsehood, of light over darkness. But as the rain poured down upon the parched land, signaling God's mercy and Elijah's victory, a different storm brewed within the heart of the prophet. Threatened by Jezebel's wrath, Elijah found himself fleeing for his life, his spirit weighed down by exhaustion and despair. In the desolation of the wilderness, he cried out, his soul laid bare before the Almighty, longing for release from his burdens, even unto death. Yet in his darkest hour, when all hope seemed lost, God's grace descended upon Elijah like a gentle breeze, offering sustenance for his body and solace for his soul. Under the shade of a humble broom tree, Elijah found refuge, his weary spirit renewed by the divine provision. Fortified by heavenly bread and water, Elijah embarked on a journey of 40 days and nights, guided by the unseen hand of God, until he reached the sacred Mount Horeb. There, in the solitude of a cave, Elijah confronted his innermost fears and doubts, bearing his soul before the Creator. And in the hush of that sacred space, amidst the whispering winds and trembling earth, Elijah experienced the profound presence of the divine, not in the tumultuous displays of power, but in the gentle whisper that spoke to his troubled heart. Covering his face in reverence, Elijah emerged from the cave, his spirit stirred by a newfound sense of purpose. With renewed zeal, he heeded God's call, venturing forth once more into the world, guided by faith and fortified by the assurance of divine guidance. In the annals of history, Elijah's journey stands as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the unfailing love of the divine. And though the road may be fraught with trials and tribulations, Elijah's story reminds us that even in our darkest moments, God's light shines brightest, offering hope and redemption to all who seek it. As the cloak of prophecy passed from Elijah to Elisha, it marked not just a transition of leadership, but a sacred covenant between generations, a torch of divine purpose carried forward into a new era. Elisha's humble acceptance of the mantle symbolized his commitment to serve God with unwavering devotion, despite the uncertainties that lay ahead. In Damascus, Elisha's encounter with Hazael bore witness to the intricate tapestry of God's providence, where even the shadows of the future cast their weight upon the present. The prophet's tears mirrored the anguish of a soul burdened by the foreknowledge of tragedies yet to unfold, a testament to the profound empathy that dwelled within him. As Hazael ascended to power, the seeds of discord sown by ambition and greed took root, setting in motion a chain of events that would bring sorrow and devastation upon the land. Elisha, ever faithful to his calling, spoke truth to power, even as he mourned the inevitable loss of innocence and integrity. The tragedy of Naboth's vineyard stands as a stark reminder of the corrosive influence of unchecked authority and the perversion of justice in the corridors of power. Jezebel's Machiavellian machinations, fueled by ambition and disdain for righteousness, culminated in a heinous act of betrayal and murder, staining the annals of history with the blood of the innocent. In the face of such darkness, Elisha's light burned bright, a beacon of hope amidst the encroaching shadows, as he stood steadfast in his condemnation of wickedness and his unwavering commitment to the principles of righteousness and justice. Through the trials and tribulations of prophets and kings, the divine narrative unfolded, weaving together the threads of human frailty and divine grace, each chapter a testament to the enduring struggle between good and evil, light and darkness. And in the hearts of the faithful, the flame of hope flickered on, a promise of redemption yet to be fulfilled, a testament to the enduring power of faith in the face of adversity. In the aftermath of Naboth's tragic demise, Ahab's heart grew heavy with the weight of his sins, and Jezebel's grip tightened around the throne like a vice of darkness. As Ahab, driven by greed and manipulated by his queen, seized the ill-gotten vineyard, the voice of divine retribution pierced through the air like a thunderclap, echoing Elijah's righteous indignation. In the vineyard tainted with innocent blood, Elijah stood as a beacon of divine justice, confronting Ahab with the harsh reality of his transgressions. The prophet's words, laden with the weight of divine judgment, cut through the silence, prophesying doom upon Ahab's house and foretelling Jezebel's tragic end. The saga of Naboth, Ahab, and Jezebel serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of sin and the relentless pursuit of power at any cost. It speaks to the enduring importance of righteousness and faithfulness in the face of temptation and corruption, a timeless lesson etched in the annals of history. Yet amid the darkness there flickered a glimmer of hope, a moment of unexpected repentance as Ahab, stripped of his arrogance, clothed himself in sackcloth, a symbol of contrition and mourning. In this moment of vulnerability, Ahab's heart softened, revealing the possibility of redemption even in the depths of despair. But the story did not end with Ahab's repentance. It unfolded further, revealing the intricate interplay of power and prophecy, divine judgment, and human frailty. Through Elijah's unwavering faith and courageous confrontation, the authority of God's prophets was affirmed, and the boundaries between earthly kings and heavenly decrees were laid bare. In the clash between the forces of light and darkness, Elijah stood as a steadfast sentinel, a champion of truth and righteousness, his actions a testament to the enduring power of faith and the unwavering sovereignty of the divine. And as the saga continued, with kings rising and falling and prophets speaking truth to power, the legacy of Elijah remained, a beacon of hope in a world fraught with darkness, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, God's light shines brightest. In the hallowed moments before Elijah's departure, the air was charged with anticipation, a palpable sense of reverence enveloping both master and disciple. As they journeyed from Gilgal to Bethel to Jericho, each step carried the weight of destiny, the echoes of Elijah's impending ascension reverberating through the land. In Gilgal, Elisha's steadfast devotion shone brightly, his unwavering commitment to his master a testament to the bond forged through trials and triumphs. Amidst the whispers of the prophet's sons, Elisha stood resolute, his heart brimming with reverence for the sacred journey unfolding before him. And when they reached the banks of the Jordan, Elijah, in a display of divine power, parted the waters, a symbol of God's providence guiding their path. Across the river, as Elijah posed the pivotal question, Elisha's response echoed with fervent determination, a double portion of his master's spirit, a fervent plea to carry forth the mantle of prophecy with unwavering faithfulness. As Elijah ascended into the heavens, carried aloft by a chariot of fire, Elisha's heart swelled with a mix of awe and sorrow, his spirit stirred by the magnitude of the moment. With torn garments and tear-stained cheeks, Elisha stood as witness to the passing of an era, the weight of responsibility settling upon his shoulders like a sacred burden. Yet, amidst the solemnity, there lingered a glimmer of hope. A torch passed from one faithful servant to another, a beacon of continuity in the ever-unfolding tapestry of God's divine plan. As Elisha returned alone, bearing his master's mantle, the mantle of prophecy, he carried with him not just the physical remnant of Elijah's legacy, but the spiritual inheritance of generations past. In Jericho, as the sons of the prophets bowed before him, their reverence mirrored the recognition of Elijah's spirit resting upon Elisha, a testament to the enduring power of faith and the unbroken chain of divine revelation. And so the journey continued, with Elisha stepping boldly into the role of God's prophet, his heart ablaze with the fire of Elijah's spirit, his soul infused with the sacred duty to proclaim truth and righteousness to a world in need. In the passing of Elijah and the rising of Elisha, we find not just a transition of power, but a testament to the enduring legacy of faith, a reminder that even in the face of uncertainty and change, the hand of God guides the faithful onward, lighting the path with the flame of divine purpose. As the mantle of prophecy passed from Elijah to Elisha, the winds of change swept across the land, ushering in a new era of divine revelation and purpose. Elisha, though initially hesitant to accept his role as Elijah's successor, ultimately yielded to the call, his heart heavy with the weight of destiny. The search for Elijah, though futile, served as a poignant reminder of the prophet's ascension into the heavens, a testament to the miraculous workings of God's hand. Through Elisha's ministry, the prophecies uttered by Elijah found their fulfillment, as divine judgment descended upon the house of Ahab like a tempest unleashed. Under Jews' reign, the purging flames of divine justice blazed forth, consuming all traces of Ahab's legacy in a fervent zeal for righteousness. His actions, guided by the prophetic word, marked a turning point in the annals of Israel's history, a moment of reckoning and renewal. In the alliance forged with Jonadab, a symbol of steadfast devotion, Jehu demonstrated his commitment to the purity of worship and the restoration of God's covenant. His unwavering resolve echoed the resounding call to obedience and reverence for the Almighty. Through the lives of Elijah and Elisha, we glimpse the profound intricacies of the divine-human relationship, a bond forged in trust and intervention at the most critical junctures of history. Their stories serve as a beacon of hope, a reminder of God's steadfast faithfulness amidst the tumult of human frailty. As Elisha stepped into his role as God's chosen vessel, his ministry bore witness to the transformative power of divine mercy and provision. From the purification of Jericho's waters to the multiplication of the widow's oil, his miracles spoke of God's boundless compassion for his people. The transition from Elijah to Elisha underscores the importance of succession and mentorship in God's grand design, a testament to the continuity of his mission through successive generations. In a world fraught with political intrigue and moral decay, God's sovereignty reigns supreme, his promises unyielding against the tide of human folly. In the narratives of Elijah and Elisha, we find solace and inspiration, a reminder of God's enduring presence in the midst of adversity. Theirs is a legacy of faith, a testament to the transformative power of obedience, trust, and dedicated service to the Almighty. In the timeless tales of Elijah and Elisha, we find not just accounts of ancient miracles, but profound lessons that resonate deeply with our souls today. Through the lives of these prophets, God's unwavering care and provision for his people shine brightly, a beacon of hope in the midst of life's trials and tribulations. In moments of despair and loneliness, Elijah and Elisha found solace in the comforting presence of God, a reminder that even in our darkest hours, we are never alone. Their experiences serve as a testament to the enduring faithfulness of our Heavenly Father, who stands ready to renew our strength and guide us forward on our journey. As we navigate the complexities of life, the stories of Elijah and Elisha inspire us to remain steadfast in our walk with God, even when faced with adversity and discouragement. Their unwavering obedience and deep faith serve as a model for us, urging us to trust in God's plan and provision for our lives. Moreover, the lives of these prophets teach us the power of prayer and dependence on God. Through constant communion with the Creator, Elijah and Elisha found courage and confidence to confront the challenges before them, reminding us that true strength lies in our reliance on God's grace and guidance. In a world rife with moral ambiguity and spiritual turmoil, the courage and righteousness exhibited by Elijah and Elisha serve as a clarion call for us to stand firm in our convictions, to uphold the truth, and to live lives that honor God in all we do. Furthermore, their example underscores the importance of mentorship and discipleship in nurturing and strengthening our faith. Just as Elijah mentored Elisha, guiding him in the ways of the Lord, so too are we called to mentor and disciple others, passing on the wisdom and knowledge of our faith for the growth and edification of the believers' community. In the end, the stories of Elijah and Elisha offer us not only tales of ancient wonders, but timeless principles that illuminate our spiritual journey today. Through their lives, we are reminded of God's enduring love, his provision in times of need, and the transformative power of unwavering faith in his promises.